Hello and welcome to our At My Advantage 365 video training series. Today we're going to discuss receiving equipment off of a rental order. Once a rental has come to an end, we need to record the receipt of the equipment that has been physically returned to your facility. We do that from within the rental order. So from the Rental Advantage navigation pane, click on Rental Orders list and locate the order for the return. We have a return that we're going to record for the order number of 601. When we do the receiving transaction, we have two choices. We can either receive across the entire order all at once, or we can receive one line at a time. In our example, we will perform order level receiving, and then we'll do another example for line level receiving. On our order number 601 for A.G. Edwards, we had one piece of equipment that was rented to the customer, and we sold them a cable. Sold items don't need to be received, and we're not trying to return a delivery charge, so the only thing that was returned from this order is a single piece of equipment. To do order level receiving, let's go to the Home or Navigation ribbon at the top, and we're going to click on the Shipping and Receiving button. From the shipping and receiving screen, you have two choices. You can either manually enter necessary information in about the receipt or use the Suggest Receipt function. When we suggest the receipts for this order, if we go to the Options tab, we are able to override the return date by placing a check mark and selecting a new date. This function is available because each line on a rental order has a return date, and by default, when we use Suggest Receipts, it will automatically use that return date as the date on the receipt. However, if for some reason the equipment is returning on a date that's different than the return date, you can choose to override it and enter the date it was actually returned. For now, we'll leave that blank and just click OK. You'll notice that now we have a receipt type transaction created for us with a posting date of the 15th. The system knows it was a fixed asset and has recorded the fixed asset number that was out on that order. Next, we'll need to post a receipt from the button in the Home ribbon. The message will ask us if we want to post the journal lines, and we'll select yes. You'll notice that once the receipt has been posted, your quantity shipped column is now blank. If we drill into this field, we can see shipments and receipts posted to that line. In the screen that opens, there are two views, which you can choose from in the bottom left corner. One view will show you only the open shipments on this order. You will see open shipment entries here when equipment has been shipped but hasn't been returned yet. Since we delivered and returned the equipment, this view is blank. The second view is called All. This will show you all shipping and receiving activities that have happened for this line. I'm going to press Escape to close out of the rental line shipment screen. On order number 601, we have used order level receiving to record the receipt of all the equipment that was shipped out on this order. The next example I would like to walk through is line level receiving on an order, number 603. I'm going back to my order list, and I'm going to find order number 603, and I'm just going to double click to open my order. On this order, there are two notebooks that have been delivered and a Dell handheld notebook. When we do line level shipping, we first select the line we would like to receive. I selected the second line for the Dell handheld computer. For the line button within the Rental Fast tab, selecting shipping and receiving. To record the receipt, we can click on the Suggest Receipts buttons in the Home ribbon. The Suggest Receipts works the same as the order level, except it only suggests in the receipts for that line, rather than the entire order. Once you've recorded the receiving transaction, notice the posting date. It will automatically fill in everything as of that date you suggested the receipts. If the posting date was inaccurate, you will need to manually enter in the correct date. Next, we need to post those receipts. Click the Post button in the Home ribbon and select Yes when it asks if you want to post that journal line. The receiving has now been posted, You'll notice the quantity shift is now blank instead of 1. If you want to record the receipts on any other lines, move to the next line to continue with your line level receiving. You would use line level receiving when only some of the equipment on a rental order has been returned, but not everything. Or on a rental line where we had multiple quantities shipped out, but we're only receiving some of them back. As an example, let's continue with order number 603 and proceed to the 2 Inspiron notebooks. 2 were shipped, but only 1 is being returned. The customer is continuing to rent that second notebook, so let's move to the Inspiron notebook line and click on the line button. Selecting shipping and receiving, you have 2 choices. You can either manually enter the information for the 1 notebook you want to receive back, or what we're going to do now, you could use the functions for suggesting receipts, and then delete the line for the notebook that has not been returned. Notebook number 252 will stay out on rent at the customer site. So we're going to delete that receipt and post the line for notebook number 253. I'll post the shipping journal, then we'll hit yes to post the journal lines. And now the quantity shift on that order is 1. Please note that because we have a partial receipt on that rental line, the quantity currently shipped of 1 is not equal to the quantity initially ordered for that date range, which was 2. So this order will appear on your test report as an error. A closeout with an open shipment action of re-rent will be required to ensure that this rental line will continue billing with its new billing parameters. If you'd like to learn how to close out a rental order and have it automatically create a partial receipt and an extended rental, rather than doing it manually like we did here, watch Armai's video on rental order closeout. This concludes our receiving equipment off of an order video. This concludes our video. Be sure to watch all the videos in Armai's training series to help make your job easier and to make you a more efficient user of the Vantage 365.